Hello guys, good everybody. My name is Mina Jamota, but you guys can definitely call me Mini M. Thank you so much for clicking into this video, and for those who still haven't subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so as to never miss any of my future uploads. As you guys would have seen by the title of this video, today I am back with yet another story time. It's gonna be a very short one. So before I get into it, there's a recent incident that has happened, so it kind of reminded me of how I spent like 15 hours in hospital. So what happened, you guys, is that I ate like some potato chips that I bought. I'm not gonna mention the brand because it's gonna be like I'm shaming or slandering the brand. No, the problem was with the flavor, not the types of chips that I had consumed. So this particular day, like I had like the potato chips, as I have mentioned, of flaming hot flavor, like they were extremely hot. So I consumed them. So I consumed these chips like early in the morning. I think that was another problem, was that I being a breakfast, you guys. So I ate them on an empty stomach. 1, 2, they were extremely hot, like they were so hot, like they were of a peri flavor, like that's the hot I'm referring to. Yeah, not the temperature. Hot ayashisa, but hot like extremely hot. So I ate them like early in the morning. So the day went by as normal, nothing hectic, nothing happened. Then at night, it's around like 10 p.m. Then a problem started. Then I started experiencing extremely like pain, so much pain, like I had like abdominal pains. So it felt like more of a stomach bug, but it wasn't a stomach bug. It was sort of an indigestion or heartburn. I had that burning sensation, but in my stomach. I must eat. I try to sleep because I don't like disturbances. When I'm sleeping, I'm sleeping. I told myself, because you know what, I'm gonna deal with this stomach bug, indigestion, if that is what it is in the morning. But well, because the pain, it was so intense, you guys, I had to wake up. Like I tried to make a homemade remedy to drink up, and then it's got a little better, and then I slept. And then at the crack of the dawn, like that burning sensation came over, like it started all over again. Like it was so horrible. It started feeling like a runny stomach, and then I was still experiencing that burning sensation in my stomach. So what I did was I drank sleep droppers. You buy that at Clicks usually, and it is also sold in pharmacy, in some food retail stores as well. So I drank this, and I also drank milk, so it's helped out a lot. So this is the incident. So this reminded me of a similar incident where I spent like 15 good hours in a hospital. So what had happened was that I was at rest. I had like prepared, I think it was it a beef or chicken stew? I think it was a chicken stew the previous night, and then I used some seasoned spices. And then the following morning, you guys, I was experiencing the similar pains as the ones that I was describing with the recent incidents. Like I had a very burning sensation in my stomach, like very intense abdominal pains. So they were so immense, you guys. I couldn't do anything. So luckily at that time I had a roommate. There were two of us. There were two of us in that room. So she helped me to go to the hospital, because where we were staying, like it was very very close to a hospital. Like it was literally like 5 minutes away from a hospital. But then the issue with that hospital was that it was a very like huge hospital. Like it's a very prominent hospital in KZN. Very prominent hospital, as is there by Durban South. So if you know which hospital I'm talking about. There by Durban South, it is very close to the beach. Is that clue enough? I hope so. But do not comment the name of that hospital in the description, in the comment box down below. Just don't, if you know it, don't comment the name of it. Thank you in advance. Yeah, so I went to the hospital. By the way, I'm not saying that you shouldn't comment the name of it just because they did maybe something irregular. No, it was nothing of that nature, because I did got the help I was looking for in the hospital. But the issue was that I got to the hospital at 9 a.m. in the morning, and it was packed, but not that packed. It was packed, but not in a sense that you will have to leave a hospital the following day at 1 a.m. No, guys. So I went to the hospital at 9 a.m. I sat down on the benches for like hours, before I could even reach like they call the administrators, those people who take down your information, like create like a clinic card or hospital card for you, so that you will be able to be assisted by the nurses or to see a doctor if you require one. So like it took me hours, you guys, to reach to that stage, like first stage of getting assistance. So it was horrible. Like the pain was very persistent, you guys. Like I had to endure all of that. I wasn't drinking anything to help me. Like it was so painful. Like it literally felt like something, or a knife, like a sharp knife was cutting like throughout my intestines. Like it was bad. Like it was, I thought I was living at this earth that day, to be specific, you guys. This was very 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 bad. So eventually, after like, is it 5 hours? I don't think it was 5 hours. Maybe after like 8 hours, because I remember I got into the hospital at 9 a.m. as maybe around like 7 p.m. That was when I was able to go like see a doctor. Like saw a doctor, they took like bloods, they did a lot. At that time I am very sick, I am in extreme pain, I am very scared of injections. Like they had to put in I received a drip, like they inserted a drip, and I suppose I was dehydrated, so I required a like a fluid supplements with those iron that I had lost throughout that stomach bug whatsoever that I issue I had with my stomach. So yeah, I saw a doctor first. I went to this, I think it was a gynecologist, because this male doctor had to check me. Like they had to check something in my womb, so they had to insert me. Oh guys, it was so painful. It was so painful. So they had to insert me, try to check if there was anything wrong maybe inside my womb. So they inserted me, collected whatever sample tests they required to have those tests done. And another thing, I had my blood drawn from my body, so that they can also do out like, is it a hematological test or analysis test? But they had to do a blood test. If you know those types of blood tests, you know them. So they had to do one of those blood tests. They did them, like the results came back. So I had like to wait another hours for those results to come back, so that I can be given further assistance, like medical care, So I had to wait like another hours, like maybe like 3 or 2 hours, so that I can get the assistance that I needed. Eventually, those samples came back. Luckily, all of them came negative, so everything was perfectly fine with me. So it turned out that the issue was with the food that I had consumed. So they told me that I had stomach ulcers, or I had consumed food that triggered stomach ulcers. So they gave me like this white syrup that's help to neutralize that burning sensation, to help with that burning sensation, because after I had drinking that white syrup, so the burning sensation I was healed after that. So yeah, they told me that I need to stop like eating like food that will trigger stomach ulcers, food that are extremely hot with pepper flavors, and they told me that I need to stay away from spices and so on, you guys. So it turned out that was the problem, but then the service was very slow. I can say that about that hospital, that the service was very slow. Like I stayed like a lot of hours to get that bare minimum medical assistance that they provided to me. So yeah, but yeah, long story short is that I got the help that I needed, and they gave me some prescriptions and medication, and then I went back to rest. As it was pretty close to rest, I went back there and I got help. I got the help that I required. But yeah, I had to spend like those several hours in that hospital because of stomach ulcers. So yeah, that's how, you guys. I spent 15 hours in a hospital, but luckily I did got the help I required. So lesson learned is that you need to take doctor's prescriptions very seriously. If they say you do not have to, you should stay away from certain food, you need to do so. Because I even remember that later that week I went to church, which was on campus, and then that priest was also a prophet. They also mentioned that as he was praying, he was like announcing different problems that people were experiencing, and then he won't like really call the name of a person, but you describe an issue. You will have to come forward and he will pray for you. I remember he also mentioned my issue as well, confirmed what the doctor said, and he prayed for me. So yeah, you guys, if you are given prescriptions or orders from the doctors, follow them, do everything that they say. Otherwise you will land in hospital and stay for more hours than I stayed. So this is from me. That's all I had for you. That's the story time I had. Hope you'll also learn something from it. Please don't forget to subscribe until then. I'll see you on